Yo, what up, EL Army? This is Ribadit Aubrey, holding it down in Helsinki, Finland. You might know me from Whitest Wednesday, and this is what happened yesterday on Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg.
The Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg show.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Ebro and Laura and Rosenberg. And T.I.
Yeah.
What's happening, sir?
Ain't a whole lot to it. What you know?
You trying to downplay? Ain't a whole lot to it. Y'all got the internet going crazy.
Little or nothing, man.
Look.
It's just a week's worth.
And you're back rapping.
Yeah,
Since
man.
the last time we saw you, you became a whole comedian and now we're back to being an MC again.
Yeah, I made a promise.
What was the promise?
I made a promise that I had one more album to deliver to the people. And you know what I'm saying? I can't retire until I give them what I promised.
Let me ask you. I'm sorry. Can I just jump right in and ask something? So why we do this?
Why we do
Kill
what?
the King, the final album.
Yeah.
Why does it seem like some of my favorite artists in hip hop feel the need to either say it's the last tour or the last album? Like, you are a very young man. You really are sure you're not going to want to make another album in 5 years and 10 years?
I'm only speaking for me. I can't, rationalize why other people make
No,
that
you can't.
decision. But for me, it's so much other stuff in life to do I'm 45. So at 45, 40, you know what I mean? It's just so much stuff in life to do. And I have so many other gifts that God has blessed me with. And I feel like this is, a perfect time. And the reason I felt this year was appropriate because it's the 25th year, the 25th anniversary for I'm Serious, 20th anniversary for King, 20th anniversary for ATL. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to end this year.
So it's not because, it's almost the opposite. It's not because you're like, oh, I'm old and I shouldn't be rapping.
Right.
It's because you're still a young guy, but there's more to do in
more
life.
to be done. Absolutely.
I dig that. I could dig that.
understand
I still think you'll drop one again one day, but I'm here to play along.
No, bro. I mean, what I'm saying is that won't be my primary focus.
Got it.
That ain't what my attention is. You know what I mean? I got grandkids. I want to spend time,
How many grandkids?
4.
4. How many kids?
Soon to be 5.
Wow.
Huh?
How many kids?
7.
7.
7
I
kids.
can't. And oldest and youngest ages again?
9 to 29.
9 to 29, bro. I don't.
But that'll also make you look at life differently.
What?
And then when I do rap shit, man, this shit is full of this type
Well,
shit.
now, wait, hold up now.
I ain't into this.
You were asked about verses on Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And you were asked about verses with Gillian Wallah.
That's right.
Both of your
I was asked.
right, but both
I'm
of your
not out here
responses
soliciting.
Yeah, but your responses led to 50 having something to setting it off.
Man,
And I think we all pretty much agree, before we get off into it, none of us really love the whole posting of your lady. Nobody loves all that.
Bruh, let me tell you. Just on some real shit, my man. It's 8 billion people in the world. Everybody ain't got to like me. I ain't everybody cup of tea. You know what I mean? I'm too strong for some. Might not be strong enough for others. It's fine. I'm cool with that. You ain't got to even fuck with me at all. Nigga, just don't disrespect me, man. I'm real big on treating other people the way I want to be treated. And I'm also real big on treating motherfuckers the way they decide they gonna treat me. And it's really just I'm not here. I don't give a fuck who raps. I don't give a fuck who wants to do verses. Nigga, my life is full. I have a very full life. I mean, I'm wealthy enough. I don't chase numbers. I got enough money to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I want to go buy a house, I buy a house. I want to buy a boat, I buy a boat. I want to fly private, I fly private. I want to buy shoes, I buy shoes. I want to send my kids to school, I send them to wherever the fuck I want to send them to. I live a life that I am happy with. I ain't chasing nobody else's success. God has blessed me. So I don't need nobody else to do shit for me to be okay. You ask me a question, as a man, I'm going to tell you what the fuck happened.
Right.
And as a man, if you don't like what I said, then you shouldn't have handled it that way. And ultimately, all of the quietness that we're witnessing right now from dude, what would have happened if that quietness was practiced at the beginning? Absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be here.
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing. There's nothing
Well,
to
so,
see
but
here.
in that regard, there was some good promo out of this. I mean,
I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. What the fuck I need? Man, this same promo, $50,000 would have got it.
right.
I could have spent $50,000 for the same level of promo.
Well, and you just said you're not chasing numbers for this album.
I'm not chasing it, but I'm just telling you that the amount of fucking hits and man, $50,000 would have got the same thing. I'd have kept my fucking hair if I needed this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need this.
Now, are you enjoying seeing your sons step up to the moment and the whole family
Listen,
concept?
bro.
Are you enjoying
No,
that?
I don't. I don't enjoy it. I do not. Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King.
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching.
Got it.
I do not like this. No, I do not enjoy it.
Now, Damani kept us cool. Damani's always
Hey, guess
cool.
what? What the fuck? What universe is this? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, man, listen, man. I'm a logical, reasonable man of respect, bro. And I raise my children to be men of respect, logical, reasonable, and not to be emotional. And when I see King, how he moving, it's emotional, and I know, and me too, you know what I'm saying? Me too. You know, you drag the matriarch of our household into some nonsense. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men
I see.
that's here
Right.
against who the fuck ever. You know what I mean? And we not here to defeat. Like, I don't give a damn about beating. I ain't here to defeat. I'm here to defend. You understand? I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this shit is, man, I die in the street about this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit dead ass serious to me. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. I'm not playing.
You know, the internet's gonna make narratives, right? Like, people gonna throw paperwork up. Sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's real. Tell stories that ain't real, all that. But once again, when it gets to these lyrics and these raps, what you've delivered, I feel like with let's see here, what was it? Lessons. You put out 2 records now.
Nah, it's been three.
Three records.
It's been three. Well, maybe four.
But you have to admit
If
this.
you include war, it's been 4.
Got it.
4 records.
Yeah, simply because I make music. I don't make memes. So every time I don't have a meme to post. I'm not doing that. And if the most responsible, mature thing that I know how to do is get my ass behind that mic and talk my shit on a record. That keep me from looking in my phone, yelling, looking like King, talking crazy. You know what I mean? Every time
King out here catching strays.
man,
Yo, King.
every
That's your
time
pop.
King gonna go at Dad next. Here we
Hey,
go.
man.
He gonna have a record for you.
we've been there before. But listen, nah, dead ass. Every time I see some shit and I get pissed off, I just start going through beats, and I usually just pick the first one I hear. And I just go, I ain't bullshitting, bro. I'm not trying to make a bop. I ain't trying to, because I got one out there already. I'm delivering a message
Yeah.
and hope it hits the motherfucking ears I want.
But it looks like people are positively responding to you getting to these raps. And I have to ask you, as a hip hop fan too, right? Like, we're living in a time where people are dissecting lyrics, man. After you know, it felt like the Kendrick Drake thing, and people were really getting into what's being said in these records and who really has the skill to deliver, you know, cohesive thoughts and punchlines and layers and entendres and all the things. I feel like we're in that time right now.
I feel like we've always been in that time, though.
Now, it feels like it's much more celebrated on social media now.
Man, it's always, I think social media may be the determining factor that has changed, but I think we've always been in that time.
So it never
we were
went away.
dissecting the lyrics to hit them up.
Yeah. No, yeah.
We were dissecting the lyrics of Who Shot You, trying to see whether or not it was, you know what I mean? It's always been there.
So as a fan of hip hop, you're having fun right now. You gotta be.
I told you, no, I'm not enjoying this shit.
You're not.
I'm not.
Not this part, but you like the music. You like where the music's at in general.
I'm enjoying having the #1 record in the country.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not enjoying this shit.
Now, I mean, you and Damani chilling. You and King chilling, but y'all argue a little bit more.
Man, you know.
Or just King likes to argue, and that's
Man, King, bro. King is he's a very passionate person. And he has a big heart.
yeah.
Has he always been this way, by the way, since he was a little boy?
Yes. Because I told him, I told him, like, I think it started like when he was going to kindergarten. I said, hey, if you can't beat your brothers up, them little niggas at school gonna kick your ass. So I said, your brothers love you. They're not gonna do nothing to hurt you. Them niggas out there don't care about nothing about you. If you can't whoop them, you ain't gonna be able to whoop nobody. So he just started taking off on Damani.
Oh my God.
I mean, for real, bro. That just, and I thought it would stop at a point.
So you
like,
created a monster, is what you say. You did this.
You're responsible.
somewhat. I'm culpable. I thought that, like, okay, he get in there and he win a fight. People see he can fight, and they'll leave
That's
him
it.
alone, and they'll back up. I didn't know this motherfucker wanted to be fucking Bud Crawford. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I got the #1 record in the country, man.
That's right.
Oh, so you're tired of talking about
Yes.
it?
Man,
It's
bruh.
official. You don't want to do no more interviews about this.
Man, for what?
Well, it's a new week, though. It's a new week.
And I'm on to something else.
There you go.
I dedicated a week to that shit, man. I've moved on.
I gotta say though, and once again, I'm bringing this up as a fan of hip hop. The response I'm seeing you get for getting in the booth and getting to raps and delivering on raps is very, very high from people I know who want raps.
Man,
And I don't know if you're paying attention to it in that way.
Yeah, the thing is, I ain't So one thing I've done, I think they were back in 2023. I don't have Instagram on my phone.
Well, good for you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's the way, bro.
Yeah. So much.
That's elevated life.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to my IG right here, I don't. It's not even on there.
Oh, I love
okay.
it. You love to
Okay.
see it.
Okay.
So I don't really see the shit. Somebody got to send me some shit.
Got it. Well, I'm
For
letting
me
you
to
know.
see it.
I'm letting you know. That's been the response on the blogs.
Yeah, but
and the
also,
thing.
bro, F the internet because they're full of it. Because on one sense, yeah, they'll give Tip props for jumping in, getting in the booth, right? But they'll give J. Cole grief because he decided he wanted to get in, then get out. But as long as 50 drops a funny meme, they don't have ish to say about 50.
Nah,
they
people
don't
talking
put it on
trash
him.
about. No, they talking trash about.
Because it
50
just
too.
seems like there's
No,
the
talking
internet
trash.
picks
Listen,
and chooses.
I'm looking at everything on this one because I know everyone involved.
That man said on
I
that one.
rarely see him this
Hey,
much
yeah,
in the dark.
I'm
He's
looking at
you're
everything
excited, bro.
on this.
Why are you so?
I know.
Your man's done talking
because
about
I
it.
know both of them.
He's in.
I know both of them on camera and off camera. Right. I'm watching.
Okay.
Right. And Fifth is getting flamed in his comments for, especially when he put up somebody's grandma. When you go and you done went and jumped from somebody's mom and then you put up Beyonce mom and people was out, they checked out. Which is why he took it down. He knew he played, he went too far. But Tip was back to these raps. You was ready to get to these raps and there's been a thing.
That's always been Tip, though.
But there's been a thing that people have been saying for a while.
What?
Which is people out here talking shit on Instagram, saying they got problems with people and you a rapper and you're not rapping. That's a thing.
I ain't never heard of that.
That's a thing. That's a
For
thing.
real?
Yeah, I see it.
Where it
Where
come from?
I see it in the comments where people are like, yo, get in the booth. I want a song.
Well,
get in the booth.
Yeah, what?
Deliver a song.
I love the fact that people think they could just goddamn tell a motherfucker what to do. I love the fact
They feel like that.
that
They feel like
motherfucker
that.
could sit in they two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get in the booth.
Get your rich ass in the That shit is crazy.
That is
to
true.
Me. That shit crazy. That motherfucker
they
think
do.
they got that
Absolutely.
much.
Yes.
And they probably do.
Well, and in their
With
mind,
some people they do.
In
Yeah.
their mind, they bought a concert ticket. They supported an album.
Maybe they did.
Maybe
But
whatever.
in exchange for the experience.
That's right. That experience.
Exactly.
That experience.
Not control over your
that
whole
shit is
life.
not continue on, but nah, I think, man, as long as motherfuckers deal with shit, man, in a way that is sportsmanlike or in a way that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, say what the fuck you want to say about me. I ain't, man, I got thick skin, and I know who the fuck I am. I walked in this motherfucker knowing who I am. So it ain't really like, I don't, but how about we just lead the women and children?
There you go. Speaking of your money, and we're talking money.
Wow, that's
pocket
crazy.
I'm talking about the transition is wild.
That's a
Speaking of your money,
wild transition.
pocket watching
Speaking
is
of your
something.
money.
Speaking of pocket watching is something I do. Y'all had a big lawsuit y'all landed, right? Can you talk about that? I always bring this up on the
That's
show.
my wife money, man.
But it's
That's my wife money.
I don't listen. Whoever's
You
money
know that
it is,
little lady
that's
everybody going crazy about? Yeah, that's her money.
yeah.
But that's a real thing. Like somebody
Yeah.
tried to tell me it wasn't done, it wasn't real.
Well, it is real. They do have the right to appeal. It is, the numbers fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere between 18 to 70 million. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big gap.
Even the low end of that is a lot of money. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, but get what? My life is I'm already straight.
But like I said, this was just not about your money, but specifically, but about the
We're
money.
already straight.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
There you go.
We're already straight. And I ain't just talking about my money. She was rich when I met her.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
As a
pay
writer.
publish your money.
Yeah, she already straight. We good.
Y'all ever talk about scrubs? No scrubs money?
What about it?
I mean, do y'all ever talk about it?
Talk about it.
Do you
What do you
ever, do you ever just go, how much money you
No.
still making?
What am I talking about?
I just wanted, what does that number still look like?
What do you mean?
That's between the banker and
What do you
Tiny.
mean? Let's just say this. My trips to the mailbox are amazing. Okay.
But by the way, that's the biggest one in the house, right?
What's that?
That's got to be the biggest
The no
check in
scrubs
the house, the no
publishing.
scrubs check. From a publishing standpoint, I have to imagine.
From a publisher standpoint, well, she wasn't the prime.
Oh,
well,
but she's not. Okay.
Wait. I'm just saying, when I say primary, her and Candy wrote that together. Somewhere between that and Live Your Life.
Live your
Live
life.
your life.
Oh my
Saying?
God.
Somewhere between. I don't know. It all comes
Yo,
back
the
to
way
the same.
Rihanna hit you on that yodel, when she yodeled on that
man.
record, she took you to another place, my
bro.
guy.
Hey, man, Rihanna was very, very generous.
Yeah,
She's
man.
Very generous, and our family still thanks her to this day. You know what I'm saying?
It's the. By the way, that is the craziest sounding start of a T.I. record that I never thought I have. Like every time I still hear it. Bye, I'm like,
Yo, when she pulls up with the yodel, it's crazy, bro.
crazy. This is a T.I. record.
What was your reaction when you first heard it?
Man, when I first heard it, I think it was just Blaze on there doing that shit. So I was way crazy then.
Wait, the demo was Blaze doing it?
Yeah, the demo was Blaze. So it was way crazy then.
Just Blaze hit it. He said,
Yeah.
this is
Oh
like,
my God. To hear that, oh my God, Beyonce.
Nah.
Okay,
but,
so how did you guys end up on Rihanna?
man, it was a no-brainer, bro. It was a no-brainer. They said Rihanna. I said, hell yeah. And, at the time, I was still like house arrest type shit. So I couldn't really move around. So I couldn't go and ask myself. I couldn't, you know what I mean?
Okay.
G. Roberson kind of, he kind of quarterbacked that motherfucker. And she was gracious enough to do it. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, we going.
So is that the second you got it done, you walk out of the studio and you go, this is going to be a song that takes me to different places than I've ever been before?
Absolutely.
You know it.
Without question. Even though when I got the vocals back, we were already in the middle of Whatever You Like.
Wow.
Which had already.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
See, but it's different versions of Gone Crazy, right? Because Whatever You Like was gigantic,
It was.
but stayed mostly urban, right?
No.
It didn't?
No,
It went all the way
but
out?
All formats.
all formats.
All formats.
Mm.
Yeah.
He didn't watch numbers, but he remembers those numbers.
Now listen, when it comes to this radio format thing, T.I. always been on that. Like,
he's
yo,
on it. He
who's
remembers.
playing my shit, who's not playing my shit, I need to know.
So Whatever You Like went everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Live Your Life went even bigger.
Well, so it was a very unique moment. I don't know if it's been done since then, but at the time, I don't think in hip hop it had been anyone that was number one and then number one until their second single
Move to the next
into
record.
Oh, really? That's what happened?
So Live Your Life replace Whatever You Like.
that's
as number one.
crazy.
So then I had number one and number two.
Yeah. Remember you was having the problems with the gate entry. Remember all of that was in the pub. Is that y'all still in the same place?
Nah,
Okay.
we bought a different crib. I think she sold that. That was her house, by the way.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 16 years of marriage, you know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, peaks and valleys.
Oh, so that was at one point her place.
Yeah, that was her place.
Yo, hilarious. I love that for y'all.
That's one thing about having a rich wife. She don't do shit you say. She ain't gonna do shit you say at all.
I will literally get my own house right now.
Nah, exactly. Say, oh, that what you doing? Oh, you ain't answering your phone? Okay. I want the house. Get me the house. Yes, the big one.
That's
Big one.
Behind the gate and tell them he can't come in.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like me. You know me. I can't come in.
Yeah, but get what? So funny as hell, right? So, and you know, it's times, so this the thing, right? It's times where, like, we'll be cool, and you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, come back in, and more people, they be cool. But the times when we ain't cool, is a motherfucker who's like, nah, you ain't cool. You ain't cool. She told me you ain't cool. I'm like, bro, man, open this fucking gate, dog. Nah. Shit.
that is hilarious. But her people are like, the last conversation we heard,
Exactly.
You didn't get the update. Open the
man,
gate.
The funniest shit, bro. One time, bro, man, they went open the gate. I parked the car, got out, and walked. I said, tow it. And I walked to the house. I said, man, you think you can keep me from coming to my motherfucking house? You think you?
But no, I thought it was her house.
We married.
So it's kind of his house. It's kind of his house.
Hilarious.
We married. You call the police all you want to. You can't put me out of shit.
Let's see. You have anything planned for the 20th anniversary of ATL?
Yeah, man. I don't know if Hannah want me to say it.
All right, well, don't.
I don't know if Hannah want me to say it, but yes.
There is something in the works.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if Hannah want me to say it. It's gonna be, let's just say, if it goes the way we think it's gonna go, it will be the biggest
Oh, God.
skate party
Ooh.
ever.
You just said what it is.
Well,
If.
but he added the word if.
If.
All right. How about this too? I don't think I've ever asked you.
No,
This.
this is why.
No.
Nah, this is why they don't let
You'll
T.I.
never
outside sometimes.
You'll never guess the venue. You'll never
Never
guess the
guess it.
venue.
Okay,
Okay,
fair
okay,
enough.
okay.
Don't let him talk anymore because something else will slip out. But it's
But where I really noticed the difference was the family hustle.
oh yeah.
Motherfuckers is like, you know, when I told you me and my old lady, we had our moments, you know, I'd be minding my business and little old lady walk up to me, hey, take your ass home to your wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, will you mind your business, ma'am? No, you take your ass home to your wife. You know what I'm saying? So I that is the most intrusive line of fame and success.
That's interesting.
Because they were so vulnerable.
That is the most intrusive because you're in people's like homes.
Yes.
For real. Like
Regularly.
every
Yes.
day, 8:30, like dinner. You know what I mean? Like you're at their fucking dinner table.
How many seasons was that?
13, 12?
No.
Shit like that.
And it's your whole family, too. It's not just you.
Well, Tip, talk about, and first of all, I want to thank you for giving us so much time today, first of all.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Man, I came up here just for this. I ain't had shit.
Oh, man, listen.
Oh, my
that's
billboard. I got some billboards I got to go. You know, I got billboards. I don't know where they at. Where the billboards at?
Uh-oh, you got billboards around New York. I
Right.
ain't seen it. It's
Where the billboards at? Times Square.
Square.
Yeah,
Times Square,
yeah,
we're on.
yeah. I got billboards out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
to go check on.
Gotta make sure
all
they're
right.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to say first, thank you, and thank you for sharing all these great stories and just always being transparent, giving us a great interview. So I
Man,
wanna say
thank
that.
y'all. Thank y'all for listening because no matter how dope the shit we do is, if you motherfuckers don't listen, it doesn't matter.
Well, thank you.
So thank y'all for listening.
And thank you for getting back to these raps and wanting to put music out and all that shit too, because
Truth
you're a
be
legend
told,
in the
I
game.
never got away from them.
But we wasn't getting them.
But yes, you should have been. Because I got a record I dropped not too long ago, man. Me and Kevin Gates. Bad motherfucker.
Really?
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad motherfucker.
Missed it. I missed it.
There's a lot of shit that comes out. It's
I missed it.
Well, it's 60,000 songs a day.
right.
It's up to 120 now.
Oh, my
The streaming era is crazy.
What the fuck?
Right.
But I will tell you-
But sorry, Laura, but I do want to give you space on the family hustle thing, right? Because fathering, being a parent in public with young children for 13 seasons, I would love to hear from you how much that helped in some ways. Was it cathartic? Was there therapy and things that came out of it, things you learned, was able to do different?
60-40.
Okay.
60-40 good,
60-40 bad.
60-40 bad.
Right.
I would have guessed more bad.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say that by 60.
Okay, why?
Well, for one, it alleviates mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker know what you're doing all the time, they ain't got no reason to show up to see what you're doing no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I will be honest with you and say, the intention of it was to show me in a different light. That's after my second prison stint. And after I foolishly made a U-turn in front of a sign that says no U-turns
Can't do it.
on Sunset, I make a U-turn. I do it every time I go back.
Every do you?
Time, yes. I
On
just
principle.
make sure my pockets are clean. but after the second prison run, it was like, this nigga, he just a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's just about these 2 mistakes he's made. He not serious, right? So coming out of that, the goal for the show was to show me in a different light with family, balancing business, and, you know, turning my life around, so on and so forth. And so it did that like a motherfucker.
Okay.
It just did a whole bunch of other extra shit that I wasn't counting on. You know what I mean? Some of that is absolutely positive. Like, it showed my family. I never knew these motherfuckers were stars. Like Major and fucking even King, Damani. I never knew that they, like, when the camera was just on them and I wasn't in the scene, how they opened up and their presentation of themselves. I got to see how they saw themselves, which as a parent, we very rarely get to see that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. This is how I want to present myself to the camera because
when you're around your kid,
they just kind of go into who they think you see them as.
Oh yeah, that's
you know
right.
what I mean? Who they think they are supposed to be around
you. Wow.
You very rarely get a chance to see who your children really want to see themselves as. And so it did that, and I was like, wow. I never, you know what I mean? I just never really looked at them like that, you know. And it's the greatest family photo album I could have ever asked for.
That's true too.
So that's that's worth.
What about impact on how the kids grew up in school, etc.? Ego, being hot being hot in school, all that stuff.
Outside of famous parents.
Yeah, already
That's
had
already
famous
a layer.
parents.
Yeah.
And now they're famous on their own.
I think I have to ask them, bro. I think King, to me, because Damani pointed this out. King went to school by himself, public school. Damani and Messiah always went to school together. King, Deja, like they always went to school by themselves. So I believe there was a heightened level of envy and jealousy there that he kind of dealt with however he deals with things, you know.
Sounded very good as of today.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great kid, dog. Like, he really is. Like, I've seen him do things, you know, that exhibit just a great quality of character. You know what I mean? Like, even when he go too far out there, it's like, for instance, the Waffle House thing, right? So the Waffle House thing, you know, I was always big on, hey man, stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? You train people how to treat you. You have to train people how to treat you. And so he's in there, and I don't know if the dude just was upset that he had to work. And King is on fucking live Instagram, and something happened, and I guess the dude threw his order at him. Well, something happened where he messed the order up, and so King said he didn't want it, so I had to figure through it back. And so he said, "Come outside, come on outside. We gonna get it on right now. Come on outside." I'm like, bro. You just left a $5 million house in a $250,000 car to pull up to the Waffle House expecting 5-star customer service. What the fuck is wrong with you? He was like, nah, but he threw the food at me. I say, after he made it wrong, it wasn't your food anymore. Why the fuck do you care? You said don't let nobody disrespect me and did it. I'm like, bro, discernment. You must use discernment. And now I think he's finding, you know, that balance of what is and is not worth, you know, the time, effort, and energy.
Right. That's right. T.I., man, Kill the King. We don't have an album date, though.
Not one that I'm sharing, no.
Okay. Right. But right now we focused on Let Them Know.
Let them know.
And it's a new week, so we not focused on last week.
Yeah, last week, man.
There we go.
It's been a week's worth of nonsense. I'm trying to get back to, you know, my elevation of consciousness, raising my vibrations, man, and speaking peace and positivity into the world.
I love that.
And I would enjoy maintaining this for as long as I can. Everybody, please, man. I only want to exist in a positive space. I don't care what else everybody else is doing. I support whatever you're doing, as long as you ain't breaking in my house. I just want peace, prosperity, positivity for everyone, because that's what I want for myself. And I want to continue to raise my grandchildren, continue to be an example, continue to provide and protect the women and children in my family. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. You know what I mean?
Love that.
Y'all can have the rest of this shit.
There it is.
No.
Give it up for T.I.
Thank you, Chet.
Thank you for joining us today.